Previously on Making the Squad, both the rookies and veterans faced harsh criticism.
One day you could be a good cheerleader, but I don't think that your dancing is where it needs to be.
They really need to see an improvement by next week, otherwise I have a possibility of not making the team.
Now, from the hundreds of girls who tried out, 82 remain, and only 40 will make the final roster.
That's not your job to worry about. Is she pretty? You're a cheerleader.
Unfortunately, everybody knows I only have so many spots. So if I call your number, please stand up.
The 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders.
With final auditions less than 1 week away, 82 girls remain, all vying for one of 40 spots on the final roster. For veteran Ashley, the audition process is something she looks forward to.
I have been a Dolphins cheerleader for 1 year now, and I enjoy everything about it. I've met so many girls. My best friends are on the team. It's just everything about it is a good time.
After struggling with her weight last season, Ashley's figure again raises concern from Dory and Heather.
She's bigger than she was. Yeah. Well, we'll see in the bathing suit, but from in clothes, I thought she looked bigger than she did last year.
Crunch time arrives as the final dance clinics begin. Only a few days remain for the girls to learn their steps.
Now it's time to see how they dance.
Make you do it over and over and over and over.
We call it boot camp. It really is. You're working nonstop for about 3 hours straight.
5, 6, 7, 8, in, 1, out, 2, look, 3, 4, switch, 5, switch, 6, pump, 7, and 8.
As the cramming continues, so too does the criticism.
Okay, it was kind of a mess, but I mean, you guys didn't know who's going forward, who's going back, and all that. So, leaders, you see, you have a lot of work to do. Take 20 minutes to work, and then when you guys come back, I'd like you to be cute, though, okay? So give them 5 minutes to get cute before you come back to perform.
Whether it's encouragement or disapproval, Dory's judgment can be harsh, and even a veteran can't escape the ultimate scrutiny.
Okay, we're gonna have to let you go from here. I mean, your weight is too big of an issue. I honestly was extremely upset when you came back, you know, with your weight like that. It's not only, it's a disappointment to your teammates, it's a disappointment to the Dolphins. I mean, it's disrespectful of the organization, everything that we stand for, that you would come back and not respect it enough to want to come back, you know, as your best. So, I mean, it's just going to have to end here.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks. You can go out this door.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
They let me go because last year I had a weight issue. I had some problems before, and I started to slack off on my working out, and I came back a little bit heavier than I wanted to, and so.
Poor thing, she was tearing up.
Walking over here thinking...
No, right here. You didn't notice? She was. She was trying to hold it back.
She let herself down because she was a good cheerleader in all other aspects, and she should have been on the team again. I was like, that's an embarrassment to your teammates. I mean, I am mad.
It's bad.
When she, I mean, I was so
mad when she walked out.
She looked worse today than she looked last week.
It was so awful.
Veterans have been cut. I mean, there was one year we had up to, I believe, 4 or 5 girls that I treated with the year before that were actually cut at tryouts. Like I tell the girls, you know, you just can't assume anything. You know, you just can't take for granted that you will be a part of this team. You have to earn your spot on this team, and you should just never assume that you're going to get it.
It's sad to see somebody that, you know, you're close with, you know, lose a spot on the squad over something that I guess could have been controlled.
You gotta stay on your toes because anybody can come up and before you know it, take your spot. You know, your spot's not set in stone.
That is the scariest part about trying out again. You know, when you first try out, you feel like, you know, you've never had it, so you don't know what you're gonna lose. But once you've done it one year, you want it so bad. And to have to try out again is so much more stressful. And it's sad that one of our old girls is gone, you know, but that's the way that this goes.
Ultimately, we have to pick the 40 best girls out there that are going to represent the team to the utmost, and she wasn't one of them.
Coming up on Making the Squad.
Show me how first graders sit.
One cheerleader's life off the dance floor, plus the long and short of cheerleader hair. Dolphins Cheerleaders Making the Squad is brought to you by new Mach 3 Comfort Gel from Gillette, the best a man can get. And by Geico. You too could save on car insurance. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. From the preliminary auditions to the final dance clinic, it's been a 3-week crash course in cheerleading 101. For the Miami Dolphin hopefuls, the final exam is just around the corner.
It is the home stretch into final auditions. I think the girls will be really happy about that. Now it's just learning the dances and going it over and over and over.
It's not just knowing that choreography perfectly. They have to really perform it.
No, you're way strong. Go back down.
We have to see them on stage and go, wow.
Watch her, watch her, watch her.
Now we're really having to focus on, okay, can they get the choreography? Can they perform the choreography? And do they have, you know, the physique to be in this kind of an outfit in front of a crowd? What do you think about her bottom in the uniform?
She can run. Same thing I thought about Anna's bottom, and Anna's bottom never got smaller. I think she could work on it.
No, but Anna had skinny legs. This girl has big all the way down. This girl's bottom is bigger than Anna's.
From top to bottom, a cheerleader's hair is one of her most important features.
Okay, and when you go over, this is something that the Dolphin cheerleaders know. It's dragging your head and letting your hair come down to make it more dramatic. You want to look like a Dolphin cheerleader when you're auditioning.
Not everyone needs to have long hair. Not everyone needs to have blonde hair. You just have to know how to work your hair and have good hair.
In the NFL, I believe a cheerleader's hair is very important. There's a lot of hair tossing and a lot of flirtation with your hair.
Dory stresses it over and over. If she doesn't like somebody's hair, the cut, the style, the color, anything, she lets you know about it and she wants it fixed immediately.
Dory loves, you know, swinging hair, you know, big hair. When you're dancing, she loves big moves.
Okay, lots of hair.
With such an emphasis on their hair, some of the women are compelled to update their look frequently.
I started dyeing my hair when I was like in 7th grade.
I have a different color hair every year.
I've had it blonde.
You know, I had black hair.
When I was younger, it was a red blonde.
Which is my natural color.
Light brown. Brown red. A honey color.
And then my second year, I dyed it all blonde.
3 years ago, I dyed it red.
And the 4th year, I went to a brown, and now I'm back to red.
I decided over the summer to start going a little blonde, but I decided to go back to blonde.
I've been every color under the rainbow. I don't know how I have any hair left, actually. That's what my hairdresser tells me.
For hopeful Jeannie, a drastic hair change came during auditions. She went from dark red in week 1 to streaky blonde in week 3.
Oh, the hair is like red and blonde and brown and blue and purple and
maybe she needs something around here because it's like flat.
her hair, she has a lot of colors in it, and I would just like to see her go to our salon
get a complete makeover, and really see an even more beautiful side to her.
Hi, Jeannie. How you doing?
Hi, Paul.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
We have a salon that we've worked with for the past 5 years. It's a fabulous place, and a gentleman by the name of Paul Lombardo will work with her and get a great look for her.
He does my hair, he does all the girls' hair, and he does a great job, so they're gonna be great in his hands.
I've never worked with Paul, but I hear he's, you know, expert. Now it's whatever Paul, Dory, and Heather decide, so I really trust him.
While Jeannie's getting the official treatment, fellow hopeful Alex is on her own at a salon across town.
Hi, Lottie. She's actually a really good friend of my grandmother's, and she's been doing my hair. She's known me ever since I was about like 7 years old, very, very young.
Right now, I'm trying to pick up the same blonde pieces that she already has, and then I'm going to be protecting the ends with a cholesterol product, and then everything else is going to be brought to just a light brown.
Today, we are gonna make it all one color because the bottom part is lighter than the top part. And we're gonna cut the ends a little bit to get all split ends out. Okay, so let's start. Beautiful. I'm ready.
You look beautiful.
Lottie always does a good job. Thank you.
What Paul did with Jeannie's hair is fantastic. I mean, she came in with like 4 different colors, but he was able to achieve something that looks great and will look great for the auditions. Is it where we want to be ultimately? No, but I mean, it looks really great and it is an improvement.
As time winds down to final auditions, Dory and Heather grow increasingly critical because both the rookies and veterans are struggling with their routines.
It's really, really not acceptable to come back and not know the routine that you learned on Saturday. Now we have to go back and teach you the routine that you should have come here already knowing. So please don't come in not knowing it or don't come at all because that's just, we can't have that. Next group, the rest of that group. I mean, this group didn't know it at all.
If somebody does something wrong, she lets you know about it. You have to take it with a grain of salt, but yet change it immediately. Don't let it weigh on you. She's just doing it to make the squad better.
It's very constructive, and I'm so thankful that they are even willing to criticize us, because if they didn't, I would have no idea what I was doing.
Esther is her name. What do you think?
She really looks good tonight. I watched her tonight. This is the best I've seen her, but am I convinced?
Okay, let's run it. The first time I got criticism, it was right after we did the dance, and it was the second time I'd even danced in front of them. The first thing Dory said was, well, you have a hold on the dance pretty well, and she said, you smiled in the beginning, and then you didn't smile all the way through. And she said, and that's not fun to watch. And she's so completely right.
Excellent, ladies. Thank you very much.
After that, I've had a grin plastered to my face till my cheeks are so sore. That was my first criticism from Dory, and I appreciate it.
For Esther and her fellow cheerleader candidates, a smile is the preferred facial expression.
When you're dancing, just stick to smiles, not a lot of facials. Whenever you're dancing, just stick to really pretty smiles. Is gonna work better for you, okay? What we mean by making faces is a lot of times in competition teams and collegiate teams, they teach them to make faces.
They've pointed out to me that I do make a lot of facials, and in the preliminaries, I did notice that I did a little facials because I get into the music.
I give that little extra punch of my personality to make it come out, to make them want to look at me.
It's something that I acquired from cheerleading, and I've always been pointed out, like, for my facials, that I'm really good and I have expressions, and now it's kind of difficult to transition into just smiling.
You don't need to try to make sexy faces, try to make excited faces. It's just a basic, pretty smile that we're looking for.
And 1, 2, walk 3, 4 up, 5, 6, 7.
I'm a first grade teacher at Timber Trace. I teach all the curriculum, reading, writing, math, social studies, science.
Good job. Brandy's absolutely a unique person. She has a tremendous amount of energy. I don't know how she juggles the challenges of being a teacher.
Show me how first graders sit. Thank you.
With her responsibilities to the Dolphins cheerleading squad.
Okay, step 1, clap 2 over 3, rock star, 5, hit 6, pencil turn, right over left. 1, 2, circles, 3, look down right.
Annie. Try that one again. Look at the end of the sentence, the end of the name.
Somehow she manages it, and she does it all very gracefully.
Anna? Anna, excellent.
They know that she's a Dolphins cheerleader. I mean, we all try to be Dolphins fans to support Brandy. They think it's really cool that they have a teacher who's a cheerleader. They watch for her on television, and they watch the games.
I do love this age. They're so very willing to do what it is that you ask them to do. I love children, and I love teaching, and I can't imagine doing anything else, so this is what I want to do.
This year's auditions mark the end of Dory Grogan's 10-year directorship. With her protege Heather Phillips at her side, the transition of power is nearly complete.
I like that. It doesn't seem like it's too long either.
The biggest challenge, I think, to me is how many times I have changed my mind on one girl. I take one girl and I see her the first time in semis and I think one way.
61?
Yes. 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 Then I meet her in a one-on-one interview and I think something different.
Her teeth were fine. It's just she smiled and showed so much gum.
Yeah, that's what it is, a lot of gums. And then it changes again. It's up and down, and one day a girl looks good, and one day she doesn't look so good next to the girl next to her.
With Heather's schooling almost over, Dory gives one more lesson when together they cut the roster of cheerleader candidates down to 76.
Bianca, please. Bianca.
That's like who's talking to you.
I will, yeah. Okay, we have to say goodbye to you tonight. You're just really struggling out there, you know, and I would just say really take some dance classes because you have such a great look. I mean, you have a look that nobody else has here, and I mean, we would love to have that on the team, but unfortunately, we only have a couple more days until Saturday, and I just don't think that you're going to be able to get it.
You know, hopefully the girls come out on Saturday looking their best, and I pick who will look their best for the whole year. If that makes any sense. This is my first time. I'm just trying my best.
Up next on Making the Squad, a former cheerleader's early days in Dallas, plus downtime with Dory's family. The history of NFL cheerleading began nearly 50 years ago. Performing basic routines, it seemed the only prerequisites were advanced baton twirling and the ability to fit into a varsity sweater. In 1966, the Dolphin Dolls were introduced as Miami's first cheerleading squad. Their wholesome high school image later gave way to the Dolphin Starbrights in 1978, as NFL cheerleading was evolving into a more glamorous spectacle. Leading this revolution in cheerleading were the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, known as America's sweethearts. Their big hair and high kicks set a new standard in the NFL. And one of them would have her impact on cheerleading in Miami as well.
I'm not real good at sultry.
She's too cute.
Before taking over the Dolphin squad, 21-year-old Dory Brady was one of the sweetest girls in Dallas.
I think you have to have a positive attitude, a lot of energy, be able to really pump the fans up and cheer the Cowboys on. And I just think it's a lot to do with goodness in your heart.
A native Texan, Dory's time in the Lone Star State helped open doors in Miami. The captain of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders for 3 of her 5 years with the squad, she helped cheer the Cowboys to back-to-back Super Bowls in the early 90s. Also a 2-time representative at the Pro Bowl, Dory learned lessons that would help her down the road.
I think what I learned in Dallas is that NFL cheerleaders can be bigger than life. So that's what I brought here to Miami.
Named the Dolphins cheerleader director in 1996, Dory quickly revamped the program with a style she had perfected in Dallas.
The Dolphin cheerleaders are a lot like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. They're just, I don't know, gorgeous and smart.
Dory not only learned the dance moves in Dallas, but the art of coaching as well, from the legendary Judy Trammell.
Pivot turn. If there's a hair in your mouth and sweat dripping down your face, it has to stay there.
I knew Judy. I had the opportunity to work with Judy for the 5 years that I was in Dallas.
Judy has directed the Cowboys cheerleaders for 14 years with a tough style that Dory would emulate in Miami.
Remember, it was hip and sit and hip and sit, and you're going up, down, being kind of cutesy with it, and it's not cutesy.
It's you make me wanna and your center. You make me wanna 1, 2.
You need to lose a little bit of weight in your stomach.
What is it, her figure that was bad?
You've got to lose some weight in your stomach.
I think it's an overall pudge.
You have gained. Look at you, even in your face.
And it's not that you're fat, you know what I mean? It's that you have tummies to lose.
It is this demand for perfection that has made the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders what they are today, a first-rate squad with worldwide appeal.
I think the greatest achievement is the respect and notoriety that the cheerleaders have now in the community and even across the United States and across the world. I don't think that the world is as nice anymore. You know, people get into themselves and they forget about just saying hi or a smile can really make someone's day. That's a special gift, and being a cheerleader, you have that gift. For the mall, no underwear, okay? No wearing boys' underwear. You need to wear trunks, bathing suit bottoms, you know, something like that. I just don't think it's appropriate to wear underwear.
You have underwear on? Garrett, you have underwear on?
No.
I don't know how she does it. I really don't know how she does it. To be able to get the kids ready every day, you know, 2 boys. Oh, nice chair. Don't get hit in the mush.
Honestly, I have to give a lot of credit to him because I wouldn't be able to do my job the way I do it if it weren't for him, because there are a lot of...
Can I get a tape of this?
It does take me away from the family at night, and he's always there to watch the kids, you know, bathe them, get them ready for bed, do their homework.
And the big tail is...
It's just an amazing ride.
Hear noises, breaking, sound effect, that would be the children. Close that. Come in or out, okay?
Darling, just go inside and watch Spider-Man or something, okay?
Just roll that thing into the glass window. What were we saying?
Okay, baby, you getting up? Have your breakfast ready too, okay? Let me help you. I love waking up in the mornings, being able to spend the time with my boys, getting them ready for school. They don't always cooperate, but I mean, I love every minute of it. I'm gonna go wake Garrett up first. Okay. Hey, bro, what you want to drink? Beer?
I want beer.
I get to the office around 8:30 and I leave around 1:45 to go get in the school line to pick my son up from kindergarten, and then I'll pick up my other son from preschool. Okay, I need to know 2 things you learned today. Brody first. I am a little bit of a perfectionist. I want them to be polite, well-adjusted boys. Did you learn any letters? What letters are you working on? You know, people always ask me, you know, now is it time for you to have a girl? Do you want a daughter? And I'm like, I have 40 girls. I have no desire to have any more girls. There are days when I feel like I can't balance everything, but that's part of what makes me a good mother, is that I'm able to go to work and I have my time for myself and I'm my own person. And then I come home with these boys who are rowdy and fun. I just love it. I get to be the queen of the house.
Oh, whoa!
Like most squads, the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders have a signature move, and the importance placed upon it is paramount.
Make it good, make it clean, make those kicks as high as you can.
Cheerleaders do kick line routines every single game. We want to see, do they know how to stand in a kick line? Do they have flexibility?
It doesn't look good in the beginning when we first start practicing it because a lot of girls have never done it.
Now do you feel the rest kick? Yeah. They're like past her head.
Some of us have Bruce Lee kicks, not all of us. As I get older, the lower my kick becomes, I've noticed.
For some reason, Jamie, her right kick is amazing and her left kick is like so-so. Yeah. I mean, it's still good, but...
When I was 20, it was up here, and now it's probably like here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But once we practice it, and everybody's legs are straight and high, it looks really pretty.
The kick line, it's to shock and awe.
Kick line is a real crowd pleaser.
Guys love to see the kick line.
You guys, I don't know, I didn't even know that was a high kick. I mean, nobody else has done it high, so make sure you're getting that leg really up there.
It's the signature cheerleader move. If you can't do a kick line, then I don't know if you really call yourself a cheerleader.
In addition to the kick line, all dance steps fall under the watchful eye of Suzanne Perez.
2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kelly, on you two, goodbye. You were backwards.
It's very important that they get their dance moves down on Saturday. At this point, the stage of the game, they've learned it, they've had time to rehearse it, and the judges are going to be looking to see if they can retain that kind of information, that kind of dance ability, and if they can perform it.
7, 8, 1.
Specifically, I look for kicks. I want to see that they understand when they're doing their high kicks that it's not even so much height, but it's body posture and it's pointed toes, and on their turns that they're just able to get around once, spot their turn, and really have body control.
Oh my God, you caught that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cheerleaders slammed into the gate. Over practicing.
That next group, the way the music's gonna be cut, you're gonna have to know the last 2 8 counts that they're dancing, because you have to be on stage for You Make Me Wanna.
Suzanne has been with me since my second year with the Dolphins. Last year, she started working with our choreographer and was her assistant. And this year, she is taking over the full program. She's going to be the choreographer.
She's flawless as a dancer.
You know what, Suzanne's coming over to like the side of, all right, you know what, they don't have to be good dancers, I'll fix that.
She is going to that side.
She used to be like, no, she cannot dance, she cannot dance.
Suzanne's awesome. She's an amazing dancer. She gets the steps down and she tells you when she likes it. She definitely tells you when she doesn't.
From the top, this may be your last time doing it from the top, you do not put your palms down. You kick with your palms. What do? Kick with your palms. You're individuals. You do with your palms. You never put your palms down.
She knows how to put together a routine and make it look great on the field. The girls really listen to her and really respect her.
Keep your hands here until the end.
I love Suzanne. I think she's great. I think she runs practices good. She's strict. She's amazing. I couldn't ask for a better choreographer.
7 and 8 and 1 and 2. It's just and 1 and 2. I always screech on 2.
With the audition process in its 11th hour, Suzanne leads the girls through the last practice before final auditions.
Listen, that was a good question. I was trying to yell it out. You do not pose when you get there. So that last group comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody. 1. Cecilia, do you want to give me the mic?
After practicing the group routines, Suzanne gives last-minute pointers on the girls' individual presentation.
Hey, y'all, how you doing? Love will guide your way.
You know, it's one thing to do it in the studio when I'm sitting there with 3 of you. It's another thing in front of thousands of people. We'll see how it goes.
Coming up on Making the Squad, over 3 weeks of preparation have led to one moment.
I'm excited, but really nervous.
The 2005 final auditions.
If I call your number, please stand up.
The workouts.
We call it boot camp.
Over and over.
The drama.
Big bottom.
The suspense.
It gives me tingles.
The glory. Who knew reality TV could be so real? The Miami Dolphins cheerleaders, Making the Squad, Monday at 8.
Today is the day, and along with the nerves, mostly is excitement because it's finally the day that we have our new squad.
With this being my first year trying out, just hearing through the grapevine, oh my gosh, they audition in the Aventura Mall? Like, are you kidding me? That's one of the most horrendous things I've ever heard at first. But then it makes complete sense. You know, if you can't perform in front of a mall full of people, then you're not going to be able to go do it in front of a stadium.
We're probably going to arrive there bright and early, about 8 a.m.
We take in all our props, makeup, kitchen sink, whatever it is we need to look the part.
Hi! We will run over the routine, I believe, full out, maybe once or twice with the music. The girls will get a feel of actually being on the stage, how big the stage actually is, and then we'll have time to go and freshen up.
Cute! It's rock and roll Barbie.
I'm a lot calmer than I expected to be. Ask me in a couple hours and I'll probably have a different answer.
In the last moments before the start of the final auditions, the girls take full advantage of extra practice time.
You have about 5 more minutes before we get started, so make sure you put your stuff where it's not scattered everywhere.
The malls, I believe, officially open at 10 a.m., and that's when it's supposed to start. So by that time, we should be dressed and ready to go. Put your numbers on and head out there.
What number?
Welcome to the Aventura Mall. Before we get started, can we just kind of give the cheerleader to bees a big round of applause? They're so nervous. They're so nervous.
The auditions begin with the group dance as 76 girls compete for the final 40 roster spots.
Today is the hardest day. I feel sick after this day because you get to know the girls and you feel so bad about girls that don't make it, and you have to see how disappointed they are, and you know, that doesn't make anybody feel good.
I hope through everybody's process and talking it out and hashing out, we come up with the best squad possible.
Excellent job, ladies. Thank you very much.
Following the group dance and a costume break, the girls return for the individual performance, all under the watchful eye of the judges.
Each girl will go up on the stage and present a 1-minute talent.
Brandy, you ready to go? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Brandy Bloomberg.
The hardest part for me is doing my individual. I get so worked up about that.
It doesn't have to be dancing, it can be singing. I even know we have a girl who's a stand-up comic, and I think she's doing a comic routine.
A lot of my uncles have this hairstyle called a mullet. Y'all know what that is?
You know, that'll be fun and different.
There's 10% of hair in the front and 90 in the back. We call it the 1090. We also refer to that as the Kentucky waterfall.
We have girls who do dramatic interpretations, they read poetry. I mean, it's whatever's your strong thing that you can bring to the table is what they really want you to showcase.
Once you get on stage, you just
lose control.
The individual performance provides each candidate one final chance to steal the spotlight and prove they deserve a spot on the squad.
You know, there's always some things that you wish you could have done better or could have done more of, but I think overall I did pretty well. I don't want to be too hard on myself.
With the performances complete, the fate of all 76 hopefuls rest in the hands of Dory, Heather, and the other judges.
Turn in all of your sheets so we can start adding up scores. We're just adding up all the scores, and anyone who gets a 8 or above is for sure in.
But those girls who don't receive an 8 or above are where the problems arise and the debates begin.
I thought she didn't look very good today.
This was the worst she's looked. I mean, I was not.
She's sick, I think, so maybe that has something to do with it.
I think her bottom's way too big.
I like her. Yeah, because I have a 0 for figure.
Do you look at them and go, I wonder how she'd look in a uniform? You know what I mean? You go, can you picture her on the sidelines of a game?
Somebody else I thought was really, I thought that Jamie Freeman was.
Yeah, she was phenomenal.
I love her. I'm not Nostradamus. I cannot predict the future, so I'm just going to leave it up to them. If they want me for the team, then I'll be on the squad this year.
It'll either be tears of joy or tears of sadness, so we'll see.
This one upsets me. They're going to be shocked. They're going to be shocked.
Dolphins Cheerleaders Making the Squad is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL, and by IBM, helping companies innovate in an on-demand world. After seeing hundreds of potential cheerleaders over the past month, each judge must now rank their top 7 performers to determine the final 40-woman roster.
We'll say the number, and if you picked this person as one of your 7, raise your hand, and we'll count that up. 8, 19.
Who's 19?
Ashley.
56. 56?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. She's in.
The most exciting part I would definitely say is after everything is done, we go to a little holding area. And I mean, that's just when you're like, you know what, everything is done now, I can't do anything else. You can't wait for the results.
It's quiet.
Dead silence.
You can't even hear a peep.
It's very stressful. No air running through the room, just chills running up and down everyone's spine. Some of us will pray together. Girls are sitting there, they're praying, they're putting blessing water on them. And it's nerve-wracking, it really is.
23? 23? Yeah. That's not your job to worry about. Is she pretty? We're cheerleader. 1, 2, 72? Okay.
You didn't do 58. Cheryl Viviano.
Yeah.
Yep, she got a 0. What is it, her figure that was bad? Now this is what we're down to.
Just a few slots remain as Dory and the judges agonize over the final selections.
Okay, let's go back. Let's look at these. Which one of these up here can just go out and we don't even have to look at them again? 39, out. 42,
out.
19, like we took a girl that looks like her. She's heavy.
The thing is that there's a lot invested from these women. A lot invested, a lot of traveling, a lot of time, a lot of hours thinking about it, a lot of planning.
If it's meant to be, it's going to be. If I'm supposed to be on that squad this year, then I'm going to be on the squad. If not, then you know what? It wasn't meant to be, and life goes on.
We worked so hard, and we got to this point. You know, it would just be terrible if we didn't make it.
There's a lot of vulnerability, just telling people you're even trying out because you're really putting yourself on the line, and you might completely fail.
As the girls wait in the staging area, the judges make their decision and prepare to deliver the news.
Okay, we have to get going to get back out there. Oh no, we need to start bringing these girls in. So you guys can leave or you can stay, but we're bringing them in here 1 through 20 and telling them whether or not they made it. So if you don't want to see them close up, I'd leave.
With the scoring complete and the roster intact, the only thing left is the dramatic announcement. The cheerleader hopefuls arrive in groups of 20, and Heather ends the suspense.
Hi, everybody. First off, I want to say everybody did a great job. You should be very proud of yourself. But unfortunately, everybody knows I only have so many spots. So if I call your number, please stand up. Number 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Congratulations.
My number was 6. They said 6. Had to check down 6. Are you sure? And like looking at it upside down, it said 9. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, am I 6? Am I?
Sitting amidst the celebration are the girls who didn't make it. For Alex, the outcome isn't what she had hoped for, but the audition process was something she'll never forget.
Yeah, I'm disappointed because I did put a lot of hard work into it, but, you know, everything's a learning experience, and, you know, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm a strong person. I'm very thick-skinned, so I'll bounce back.
The emotion spills over again and again as the candidates enter the room, with their cheerleading dreams hanging in the balance.
If I call your number, please stand up. 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59. Congratulations, you made the team.
I'm ecstatic, but I'm really shaky and I'm like really sad because my really, really close friend didn't make it. And like she's the one that really pushed me to try out.
Hey, it's okay, that's good, I'm happy for you.
Alyssa was there for me the whole time and she was pushing me, we were pushing each other.
As the final 20 await Heather's announcement, just 12 spots are left.
If I call your number, please stand up. 21, 22, 23, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33. Congratulations, you made the team.
Good luck, and remember, you guys can come back.
Unfortunately, Mia's number isn't called, and she joins 35 others whose dreams are dashed at the final auditions.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to your 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders. Brandy Canary, Julie Kicklighter.
I think I'm still dreaming. It's amazing. I'm so excited. It was a lot of hard work, and I'm so ready. I know it's just started, so I'm very excited right now.
Jamie Edmondson, Randy Ross, Esther Steiger.
Right now, I don't feel anything at all. I'm completely 100% numb.
Loren Marola, Jeannie Eruela, Christine Fraga.
I'm so happy. I was so nervous all day long, and it's just a relief to know that I can be back, and now I'm a veteran, and I'm happy. I'm really happy.
It's weird, like all the time that we put in to do the practices, to come up here and have all the anxiety about doing our talents, and then our number gets called and we're just like, oop, we made it, you know? And oh my gosh, yeah, I guess it really hasn't like totally hit yet.
Brandy Bloomberg.
I'm back, and it feels good. It's definitely a nice feeling to hear that number called and to be able to stand up and know I'm coming back for the uniform another year.
I really want to have pizza tonight. I really want something cheesy and greasy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders.
It's amazing, like to be in this uniform. I would have never
Next time on the final episode of Making the Squad, the pressure builds during rehearsals, and the cheerleaders usher in a new era of Dolphins football.
The Miami Dolphins select
Draft day. Yeah, who did we get? Okay, because I was busy doing my hair.
Plus, things heat up in the Bahamas with the cheerleader calendar shoot.
Hey, smile at me. That's good. Yes. You gotta be pretty. You gotta be pretty, girl.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm sexy.
Ah, that's pretty.
Previously on Making the Squad, 76 cheerleader hopefuls fought for the final 40 spots on the Dolphins roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleader.
To be in this uniform, this is a dream.
I'm back, and it feels good. This week is practice, practice, practice.
Now, the new team prepares for its first official event.
It's sort of like our coming out.
There you go.
And the 2006 calendar shoot.
You gotta be pretty. You gotta be pretty, girl.
After a month of tryouts that culminate at the final auditions, 40 deserving women are rewarded with a spot on the Dolphins cheerleader squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to your 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders. Tamara Masler, Brandy Bloomberg, Christine Fraga, Jamie Edmondson, Brandy Canary, Julie Kicklighter, Randy Ross, Loren Marola, Jeannie Herrera, Esther Steiger. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleader.
You excited? Are you still in shock?
I'm still in shock, and I'm like, at the same time, I'm like so heartbroken because one of my best friends didn't make it. Alyssa was there for me the whole time, and she was pushing me. We were pushing each other.
Hey, it's okay. Let's go. I'm happy for you.
I feel the same way. I have a girl that cheered last year. She was awesome. She didn't make it. She was sitting next to me when my number got called, so that's hard. It's hard. I'm excited for us. We're going to have a good year.
We are.
Congratulations.
This is our new family now. Like, by the end of the year, we consider each other like sisters. Right.
We start practicing and seeing each other more often, and we just all become like one, and there's no more like veteran rookie. We just become like a team.
Make sure you finish the year and do your best, and never forget right now, okay? From now on, there is no excuses, no being late, no missing anything. Congratulations again. And bring this Tuesday. You're gonna wear this for practice. And that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you Tuesday.
As the tryouts end, Heather Phillips' reign as director begins. Taking over for Dory Grogan, Heather will now lead the team on her own as the girls get ready for their first public appearance.
The whole event before tryouts, that was a small taste of what we're doing right now. Draft day is coming up on Saturday. We're working really, really hard.
5, 6, 7, 8. Christine, don't look down. And beautiful. Okay, I know the palms are heavy, but it's really, really important
that your arms are straight.
It's hard because, you know, we're only here 3 days a week, and then Saturday there's going to be so many people there, and they're all expecting to see, you know, the new squad, and they don't want to see girls who are dancing all over the place or don't know their routine, so it's a big headache.
So you just went here, big. You heard the music, right? It goes boom, boom, boom. You drop your arms.
I wasn't expecting the type of practice that we had. You know, the whole dances that they taught were in the same way taught as the auditions. Like crazy, teach you to dance in 5 minutes and you have to perform it.
Just think of this foot chasing this foot. It's just step, step, or replacing each other.
It can be stressful. It's pretty fun. For me, it's a lot of fun. I know for the rookies, it's going to be very stressful.
The biggest challenge is that it's all new choreography. I mean, right off the bat.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, up, right, left, around, look, stop.
It's one dance after the other, and by the time you learn the third or fourth dance, you just can't think anymore, and your brain becomes mush, and you don't even know what step you did right before the last one.
8, 1, 2, wrap on, 3, out, 4. Got it? Next.
And it's very fast. I mean, it really puts you to the test. So there's really no time to joke around. It's pretty much first 5 minutes we get in there and they just start teaching right away.
There's some of us who have been cheerleaders in the past and some who have not, some who were dancers, some who've never performed before, but they have like a shine or a sparkle, so it's just a matter of taking that and putting it, making it magic.
Right, left, around, look, stop. Yeah? One more time. And really get low and make that sexy.
Little things like getting used to dancing in high-heeled boots. I mean, last night I felt like I was all over the place because I'd never done that in my whole life. I felt like an ogre.
My feet hurt right now, you know, from the boots because they're not exactly the most comfortable shoes in the world. And what, like 2-3 inches off the ground, you have to do your kicks and you have to do all your dancing.
5, 6, 7, look.
It's a physical beating. And I can't tell you, I'm so tired.
It's been a really long week of practice. I guess since I took a couple years off, my body's not quite as conditioned as it was before because I am dying holding these pom-poms.
How do you guys feel? Overwhelmed? Well, just think you have 2-3 dances already that you know.
I'm just like overwhelmed. I guess the best word to explain it is like fried.
Can I keep going, or do you guys have any questions? No?
Dolphins Cheerleaders Making the Squad is brought to you by Budweiser, the bright color and crisp, clean taste you'll only find in the king of beers. And by Geico. You too could save on car insurance. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. On the second night of grueling back-to-back rehearsals, the cheerleaders' fatigue starts to set in.
Usually during the season, we only learn one dance a night. Granted, we do learn a new dance every single night, but it's only one dance. You come back the following day, you practice it, and you should know it. Last night, we learned, I think, about 2 or 3 dances, so we're pretty overwhelmed right now, but we'll get it. We're going to go over them tonight.
It's been really, really intense, but this is sort of like the storm before the calm. We'll just drill all these routines into everyone until we are doing them in our sleep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, don't bring your arms up till 5. And this is for everybody. These little things are what makes it look sloppy and messy and not cute, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7.
Despite making it through the final cuts, a cheerleader spot on the squad is never safe.
People that need to show for me next week because there are still going to be cuts made for dance, weight. If those things aren't, you know, if I'm not seeing improvement, there are still cuts to be made. So next week I need to see Michelle Martin, Tamara.
Rookie Tamara is having a hard time picking up the new dance steps, and Heather is quick to point it out.
Tamara, something when you go over like this, when you come back up, you did something funny. Tamara does not surprise me that she is struggling with her dancing. Going in, we knew that she was a weak dancer.
You know, you've got all these glittery pom-poms, so it's like You know, your eyes are going everywhere and they're not following the leaders. So it's hard to follow the dance steps. It's just like so overwhelming. So I was in tears actually yesterday because I was so frustrated because my style of learning is very different. That's why the videotape was great because I could learn the dance in like 20 minutes. And what we have an hour to 3 hours at night to learn a dance, and I can't do it in that environment.
I think mentally it's very overwhelming. It's a lot of new dances to learn, but once we go over these repetitions, she'll be fine.
She's gonna have a really tough time during these next couple of months, and she's gonna be behind constantly. She just has to keep it up, keep her confidence, and just take a deep breath and learn it step by step.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Does that help?
Yes.
But Tamara is not alone. Many of the girls are struggling with the routine.
8, up, 3, okay, stop. You guys, if you forget a part of the dance, keep going. Don't stand there for 2 8 counts. Catch on and keep going.
It's the hardest week pretty much of the season. It's hard just teaching so much material in such little time. But I mean, the outcome is great. It's really, it's incredible. They're gonna look amazing.
With rehearsals wrapping up, the squad is out of practice time for Saturday's draft day performance.
Well, you guys did very, very good. I'm proud of you. This is your first performance, so everybody's gonna be watching you and checking you out, see who the new girls are. So do good. I will be there to watch you, and I can't wait to see you.
It's been such a long week. A lot of the girls are run down, mentally and physically. It's just been a really long week. We need this Friday to recuperate for Saturday's draft day appearance.
Exhausted from the strenuous rehearsal schedule, Brandy and Julie head home for some much-needed rest.
We are extremely exhausted. Ooh, look, you can tell how tired I am. I can see myself on the camera. I am wore out. I am so tired. Extremely exhausted. I don't understand. I don't know if it's my age. No, it's got nothing to do with your age, because I'm feeling it. Oh my gosh. This is mentally and physically exhausting right now because every waking moment, we're going through choreography. I find myself lying my head down on the pillow going 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and hip roll, 2, 3. It was a rough week last week, but you know, it was fun. And I think now we know the pace for the year, so there are no surprises.
When we go up there, the space is kind of small, so just be mindful of where you are, and also follow Danielle at the very end. Remember, we pull up and shake, okay?
It should be a lot of fun. It's sort of like our coming out to Dolphin fans and the Dolphin community.
Are you ready for the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders?
A lot of the rookies are going to be very nervous. It's going to be their first appearance. A lot of girls have never performed in front of the public, so I'm sure it's going to be very nerve-wracking for them. But I'm really excited.
Hi, my name is Jeannie May Ruga. I'm 18. I'm an advertising student at FIU, and I'm a rookie.
Hi, my name is Jamie. I'm 26 years old. This is my 5th season with the Miami Dolphins Cheerleaders, and I'm a certified police officer.
Hi, my name is Tamara Maslar. I'm an occupational therapist, and this is my first year as a Miami Dolphins cheerleader.
Give it up, Miami Lakes, for the 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders!
For our first performance, I think it was wonderful. I mean, the crowd energy, as always, is amazing. The Dolphin fans are the best. And so when we hear them screaming, it helps us get, you know, into the routine a lot more.
Sure, sweetie.
While the cheerleaders perform outside, the Dolphin diehards are inside, glued to the NFL draft telecast.
The Miami Dolphins are now on the clock.
We're hoping to get a good pick. I don't think we've gone yet. I don't know. I don't think so, but we have? Yeah? Who did we get? Okay, because I was busy doing my hair.
For both the Dolphins and their cheerleaders, the day could not have gone any better.
That's what this week was about. It was all worth it. When they get up there and there's smiles on their face and they're gonna be so excited, and I'm gonna be so excited for them and proud to say that I'm the director of those lovely, beautiful girls.
Give it up, Miami Lakes, for the 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders!
Coming up, I'm making the squad.
When you wear white, it makes you look tanner.
Preparations begin for the 2006 calendar shoot.
I'm sexy.
One and two.
Following a strong showing at the draft day event, many cheerleaders now have a new goal.
My next goal is to make it on the calendar, but I have a weight issue, and the calendar is only like 2 weeks away, so I'm sure it's gonna pose a problem.
The swimsuit calendar shoot is an annual event that takes place every spring, but it's a perk that not everyone gets to enjoy.
Tonight is a big night for some of the girls. We are going to finally tell the girls who we have selected to go on this year's calendar shoot. Congratulations. You have been selected to go on this year's calendar shoot.
Thank you.
You're gonna make me cry. Are you excited?
Yeah. I honestly had no clue. One of the cheerleaders told me to come in here, so I didn't know what was going on. I'm very excited to get the opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, some were easy decisions, some were last-second decisions. I have something to tell you.
Okay, go ahead. You guys are scaring me.
You have been selected to go to the calendar shoot. What year is this going to be?
Number 5. When I was like 20, it was my first one, and now I'm 26, so I hope I had to work hard this time to get to like I was when I was 20.
I don't know what factors they used before. I think I've come up with my own. A couple of things. You look great as far as body goes. Just get in a little bit more shape, tone up a little bit this next couple of weeks. We need to get you in the hair salon, fix your hair. Your nails, let me see your nails. No fake, big, ugly nails, just very natural, plain color. Not just all looks, but a variety of things that make each girl a perfect calendar girl. You are selected as a representative for this year's calendar shoot.
Thank you. Go me. I'm nobody. I'm Christine Frege, and I'm in a calendar. Like, what am I doing? I'm excited. It's what the Dolphins have done for me. That's why I do this. It's great. It's like stuff that you would never dream of, you do as a Miami Dolphins cheerleader.
Most definitely being selected as a calendar girl is a privilege, I think, for the girls. I think a lot of them go into this just wanting to be a Miami Dolphins cheerleader, and this is just so much more on top of that. You, congratulations, have been selected as one of the calendar girls. If I could take everybody, I would. I really would. I want to give everybody the opportunity, but it's just a fact of what it is. Just like not everybody could make the team, not everybody can go on the calendar.
Unfortunately for Tamara, Brandy, Esther, Julie, and Jeannie, the honor of being in the Dolphins cheerleader calendar will have to wait. Of the 40 girls on the squad, 19 are chosen for the calendar shoot. And lucky for them, Miami has a surplus of swimsuits.
Today we're on South Beach at a great swimsuit shop called Absolutely Suitable, who is going to supply all the bathing suits for this year's calendar. Turn around. Okay. I think the best way to do it is just putting them on. When they put it on and they walk out of those doors, you say, wow, that's the perfect swimsuit for you. Does that say wow when you put it on?
A lot better. It's a lot better.
That's cute, too. I really like that suit.
You know, we're looking for more of a sleek, sophisticated, sexy look for our calendar.
I think it fits me because I have, the blonde curly hair, the whole Barbie innocent look, so. It kind of found me. Just happened to have leopard print with gold, and Heather said she wanted leopard. I said, I'll do leopard, and here we are.
But Heather liked this one, It's white and it's got some pink squares. It's cute.
She looked good in that. She looked really good in that, too. You know, she's got a great figure, and I think with her shape, it would be a little more dramatic if she was wet.
The bottoms are very cute. They're belted, and it's comfortable. The bottoms feel really good on.
It looks dynamite.
You like that one?
And it's got flavor to it. This is great on your skin tone. Definitely the earthy colors are great for you, and of course with different lipstick.
I think this is their favorite. I liked it too. I like very plain. I'm kind of a spunky person and I have big hair, so I don't want too much going on in the bathing suit to distract from me. I love this color.
I have to be careful what colors I wear. I can't really wear pinks. I can't really wear whites and stuff because it just doesn't work well with my skin.
You got the right bling bling and
Yes, I like this one best. I feel like I always look better and smaller, as weird as that is.
I think the majority of our swimsuits probably will be two pieces, but I like them both.
It depends, because the ones that are one piece could be like the ones with the thing here, and those are sexy.
I like the way it looks from like this.
Like this.
Yeah, it has to be perfect. It depends on the girl's body. It really does.
And they look better on tall girls.
I feel like a mermaid.
And you have to have like...
I think it really depends on the suit, to tell you the truth. I mean, there are some, you know, two pieces that are fabulous on somebody, and then some that just aren't.
I wear one-piece granny panties.
Up next, the cheerleaders touch down in the Bahamas for their calendar shoot. For the backdrop of their 2006 swimsuit calendar, the Dolphins cheerleaders choose a small island named Bimini. And in true Miami fashion, the girls arrive in style.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the Bahamas.
I'm so excited to be here in the Bahamas. This is my first trip. Usually I'm pretty like even keel, sort of, you know, conservative, keeping it together, but I can hardly contain myself. I'm really, really happy to be here. Fill it out. Focus.
Beautiful. I mean, the water is crystal clear.
I don't actually go in the water because I have bad luck and a shark would probably eat me. Nothing happened to make me feel that way, but I just don't like it. No.
Heather has assigned your rooms.
Okay.
Thank you. I packed my boyfriend in here.
We're ready.
All the way down and make it right.
Yeah, you're around the hall.
Room 204.
Hello? Are you naked? Can you open this door for me?
Okay, right this way. And we have a lovely view of whatever this is.
You gotta open this. Oh, we got a balcony. Which one's your bed?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have this.
Since I'm older and bigger than Lauren, I get to pick which bed I want first. So let's see.
I guess this is our closet, and she's already taken her half, so.
We're all right next door to each other, so the doors open up.
Open the door!
And we're just gonna have one big happy family.
It's my first experience, so I'm just like following all the other girls, seeing what they're doing.
Did you guys eat?
We didn't eat anything.
Well, I'm starving.
I don't know where there is to eat. I went to the convenience store across the street and all I saw was pickled eggs and pig feet and I ran away.
Oh my gosh!
It's so nice to be here with the girls, and it's paradise. It doesn't get better than this.
Having found paradise, the girls go right to work, and Jamie has the privilege of being the first to shoot.
We took a boat ride over here from North Bimini, and now we're on South Bimini. And it's basically just all sand and the ocean in the background.
This is like an untouched beach. There's no seaweed, there's nothing. There's not even any trace of human beings.
It's a nice, clean picture.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, shake your head. Yeah, shake it and shake your head. Wild, get it wild. That's good, and smile. Yeah, that's good. One, two, three. Close your eyes.
I have really sensitive eyes. It was really hard for me to open my eyes when I was laying straight down, and I have this big thing in the middle of my forehead that tends to stick out. So I wasn't really too happy in the beginning. I just felt real awkward. It was kind of hard for me to hold that position.
Watch the suit. Yes.
Watch the $525 suit. Needless to say, I won't be buying this swimsuit after I'm done using it today. It's really not practical to actually wear this, so it's not something that I would really feel comfortable actually wearing swimming or laying out in the sun. I think it's cool for a swimsuit picture, but not in everyday life. We sat straight up with my knees tucked in, and that one I was really happy with that one. And we did a couple same position, but turned around and looking over the shoulder, which was fun. That one I felt fun, but my favorite was sitting straight on with my knees tucked in. That was cute.
Sometimes this is their first and only photo shoot that they ever do.
The calendar last year was the first time I've ever shot professional pictures.
Shake your head. Go ahead, that's good.
It's a time to be pampered. It's a time to get that sort of feeling like I could be a model or I am a model for just, you know, a day or two.
Trying to make me pretty.
I love being pampered, you know, hair and makeup.
Come on now, I gotta be a diva.
Oh, we're getting our golden with this special stuff. That's kind of like an oil cream that has a little gold tint, and it makes all the girls look pretty and golden.
See how it glows? I mean, it's so pretty.
That is awesome. I mean, look at this hair. Fro head, come on. I love to wake up in the morning, have them do my hair, do my makeup.
Make a beautiful girl look even more beautiful.
We need to catch the sun from as soon as it rises until it sets. So we need to be up 5:30, hair needs to be done by 6:30, and we need to be shooting 7 o'clock.
Shake your head. It's so pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Ah, that's pretty. Here we go. This arm up, baby. That arm up. Yeah, that's good.
I'm just trying to listen to them and let them just tell me like what position to make.
Lean against the tree. Yeah, that's good. And smile, sweetie. Yeah, very good. Smile.
They want every part of your body to look perfect, so they tell you all these different poses, where to put your hands, how to tilt your head.
This arm has to be higher up. Yeah, good. That's pretty. That's nice.
And I think it all adds up to a good picture.
Hey, come on, smile. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Smile. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
As the Dolphins calendar shoot continues, Stephanie and the crew head back to the beach.
I knew 10 minutes before I got here. I said, where am I shooting? She said, I think on the beach. Okay, so I just go along with it.
1, 2, 3. Pretty.
A little bit in the water, a little bit out of the water, a little bit wet, a little bit dry, a little bit everything.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
One, I was sitting down and kind of just laying to the side with my hand on my elbow, very, you know, natural, just like sitting on the beach.
Okay, here we go. That's pretty.
And then I kind of got in the water. I was on my knees, both hands wrapped around my body.
That knee a little forward, that one towards me, yeah. Let me see. Or backwards, maybe?
Yeah, back.
Backwards, yeah. That's better. Okay, baby. That's nice. Very good.
There.
Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
My dad said to me last year, he goes, I never thought that my daughter would be in a swimsuit calendar. And I think I kind of thought the same thing. So it just, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm sexy. I've never thought of myself like that. So not only did I feel beautiful, I felt sexy. It was just a great feeling.
Some more gold. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nice.
In her first year as the Dolphins cheerleader director, Heather Phillips has already proven her knowledge of dancing. Now she gets to show her other expertise.
Your hand is blocking your head.
Obviously, Heather knows what she's looking for and what she wants.
You can put that arm in front like that. Do this, right? You have this knee real out, and then you can put this arm back here. Another. I love the hands-on, approach to this where I'm talking to the girls and making sure they feel good. Just relax. If they feel good inside and they think that they look good, it's gonna be so much better overall. Pretty. Yeah, that was pretty.
Heather made me feel so comfortable. I mean, she makes you feel very confident, very good about yourself. She was just kind of guiding me how to pose, what to do with my arms. She has very great taste. She's a very, very classy girl.
This is just real elegant, pretty, sophisticated.
Right. That was good over there. That was good. Yeah, leave it. Leave the head on that side. Yeah, good. Shake your head. Shake it. Wild. Good. Yeah. When you open your eyes, you have to be aware that you have a pretty smile, and it's all 1 second, and I get that. Okay.
I personally like someone telling me where to go, what to do this now, don't do that, because I don't have the modeling experience to do it on my own.
Yeah, that's good. Come on. But do it slowly so I can shoot. It's so nice to see the girls explore and grow within 5 minutes while you tell them something. Legs a little wider even. That foot higher up on the hill. Good, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
We're gonna take care of you. You have nothing to worry about. Maybe we could do more with, you see how sand is kind of on her leg there?
Pretty, yeah. I like it.
Vera and I came to Bimini a couple days early so we could go scouting locations. So we had a good idea of the majority of the girls once they arrived, where they were going to be shot, what day they were going to be shot. But sometimes, just this perfect shot comes together out of nowhere.
Coming up next, Loren's shoot.
Loren's shot off the back of the boat was a perfect example of something that just comes together.
That's hot. We're in business. We're in business, girl.
She had this great idea. Let's put somebody on the edge of the boat, have the water in the back, and the other boat behind.
Chin up. That's good. Yeah, right. Okay.
At first, to be honest with you, I was like, oh, maybe, I don't know. But I trust her, and I think it turned out wonderful.
Butt out. Yeah, that's good.
I was a little nervous and very uncomfortable on this sandy beach with these big, huge rocks, but I think I did pretty well.
Your butt out. Your butt out.
I think you could tell by my poor elbow or my poor knee that they were not very comfortable positions.
Maybe you want to go back to that other rock? You have more space? Okay, smile to me. That's good. Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's good, huh? Nice faces, pretty. You gotta be pretty. You gotta be pretty, girl.
It's gorgeous out here. How can you not look sexy?
Close your lips when you smile. Just a little smile. That's good.
Smiling that long is not hard. We have 4-hour games, so this was nothing. I think it's harder for me to make sexy faces because I don't think I'm very sexy. I think I'm more funny and happy and smiley than sexy.
Coming up, the cheerleaders unwind at a Bohemian beach bash.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
And the sun starts to set on the calendar shoot.
Wow, Jackie.
One of only 3 rookies selected for the trip, Tiffany is too busy smiling to worry about her photo's background.
Maybe it's a construction site, but we're pretending it's like mountains, so don't tell. We are here, in a very tropical place where there's a lot of gorgeous waters and beaches. At the same time, for all the pictures to be done on the beach, it gets repetitive. So I am very excited that mine was so different because maybe it'll stand out. The guys were joking on the bus that we were going on that, oh, you're gonna wear that sombrero. I was like, haha, yeah, right. And they're like, no, you're really gonna wear it. I'm like, okay, cool. These are my own personal boots. I have purple ones too. I love the little bangles. It gives it a good edge.
Hair's good, everything's good.
The first pose is like a little Rocky Mountain pose. With my leg like up.
Pretty.
And then the second one was like a behind pose where I was like this with my hair blowing and I had the fanner. So my hair was like swooshing. It's really cool.
Tricks of the trade. You learn it. You learn everything. Yes, that's good. Butt out. That's cute. Yeah, very good. Good. Pretty girl.
I personally knew from the first moment I saw her that she would be great for the calendar. I had mentioned to other people, oh, what about Tiffany? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think she would be photogenic. I proved them all wrong today, and her picture was amazing.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Well done. Woo!
Taking a break from shooting, the squad hits the open sea and makes its way to a beach barbecue.
My skirt got stuck on that boat, so he's going.
Look at these, aren't these gorgeous? You go to the beach in Miami, you don't see these, so I figure it's just a good keepsake, you know?
With the sun setting and help from the local authorities, Jackie is ready for her big moment.
Good, I want to do this.
Legs still separate. Yeah.
The water's kind of cold right now. My knees, I have a torn meniscus and I hate being on my knees, but it felt really hot, felt really sexy while I was doing it. So hurt keeping it up, but hopefully it'll turn out well. I picked this suit, Heather liked it, I thought it was kind of plain. And then today, I mean, it looked amazing. It looked the same color as the sun almost. It was great.
Good, pretty. Close your mouth and smile. Yeah, that's good.
I shot Sunset last year and it was awesome.
Good. Concentrate on the camera now because the sun's going down, okay, sweetie?
I loved all my shots, so hopefully it looks as good as it felt.
Oh, wow, Jackie.
After several long days of work, the Dolphins cheerleaders finally get a chance to check out Bimini's nightlife.
We're at the Complete Angler in Bimini, and it is fantastic.
Some people said ladies' night, but considering there's probably only 50 ladies here, and most of them are us, I think it would be ladies' night any night.
Well, I guess I'm an all-around talented person. You know, you gotta like have the dance and the rhythm. The bongos were there, you just on a whim, just sort of like decided to go with the beat, just feeling the music. I handed the little cowbells, just felt right.
All of us have a good time, whether it's just sitting in our rooms or sitting on the beach or like out tonight and just letting our hair down and not even thinking about putting on all the makeup and getting our hair done and the suits. We just want to go out and have a good time.
1, 2, 3, please. Oh my God, y'all get that, y'all get that. Thank you very much, ladies. Yes, sir. Yes.
Dolphins cheerleaders making the squad is brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, it's in the NFL. Is it in you? And by Geico. You too could save on car insurance. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. For the burgeoning squad, free time in the Bahamas gives them a chance to explore the island and bond as a team.
So what are we doing, girls? Oh my goodness, here they come.
We're coming up the Isle of Bimini.
We go to people's homes.
We don't know where we're going.
No, we don't. We're actually lost. Lovely.
cheerleaders!
I'm part of the scuba team.
Where's somebody mouth?
Okay, we can't find dolphins yet.
We're so sad. We figured it's because we didn't bring TD. We should have brought them with us. They would have come visit us for sure. Come on, we're the dolphin cheerleaders. Come visit us.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. They're so pretty. I love how they swim.
Oh, yes, that is beautiful. The bonding that these girls are doing right now, they have no idea. Some of them will be friends for the rest of their lives, and it's going to start right here.
It's kind of like a retreat where the girls come and really just have a good time with each other.
Okay, so we're at this beautiful beach, and we want to go swimming, so we're going.
When we're not shooting, we all just kind of hang out together. Look you.
So I feel like we all support each other, and, you know, we challenge each other. We want each other to be best. I feel like that truly makes the team.
It's really fun for that. It's hot. I think the best part about being here is just hanging out with all the girls. You know, it's a relaxing week, no practice.
I think that was for us, I'm not sure.
We have practice during the week, but it's not really time to talk during practice, and you just really don't get to know them. And now that we're here, we're just laying back and having fun.
Looking in zone, catch is made, touchdown! Touchdown, Miami Dolphins!
I don't think Tom Brady has any competition just yet, but after a few more days out here, he might be looking for a new job.
Touchdown, Miami Dolphins! What a thrilling win for the fish.
We're friends. We're all friends. It's like a big sisterhood, so it's a lot of fun to be able to spend time with your girls.
You feel like you're on vacation, but deep down inside, you have that anxiety. You know what's coming. You know the purpose of why you're here.
So we're here doing this calendar shoot so we can get this calendar up and running and get it out to the fans, you know, as soon as possible.
When the 2006 Miami Dolphins swimsuit calendar is released in August, not everyone on the team will make the cut. Since 19 girls were chosen for the shoot, there just aren't enough months to go around.
If you have great weather, if you have a good background, if your eyes are open, whatever. So there's really no way to tell ahead of time what she's going to think is a shot worthy enough to be in the calendar.
You can have a great location and the sun can be wrong. It's just how the picture turns out, depending on if you get a calendar month or not.
So every aspect of the picture has to be perfect. That's why it is so difficult.
Oh, of course, every girl wants to make it. I mean, that's why we're here.
I would like to get a month.
I don't have to be on the cover either. Just give me a month and I'm happy.
Well, if I don't get the cover, I would have to say September, because that's my birthday, and I'm sure every girl would say that. Their birthday month. Well, my birthday's in August, so I would love to be August. I would probably pick maybe my birthday month, December. And if not December, maybe February. Just because it's the month of love.
I would want June. Actually, no. I would want July. I definitely feel like more of a summery, like, shot, you know, being wild and all.
I was July last year. I don't care. Any month.
They are all a team, and the calendar represents each and every one of them, even if they are not a month. Because when one girl does something good or bad, hopefully they don't do anything bad, but if one girl does something good, they all look good.
Every year I look at it like it's a privilege to come here. I don't feel like I'm competing with anybody. If I get a spot, lucky me, and if not, then lucky some other girl that gets a page.
For the girls who went to the Bahamas, the trip is just another unique opportunity that comes with being an NFL cheerleader.
You know, when I was a little girl, I never thought about doing things like this. My family are all police officers, so my whole life that's what I thought I'd be doing, and that normally doesn't go hand in hand. So it's kind of fun to get to do both.
This is what I've wanted to do since I was little, so it really has been a dream come true.
Oh, I always knew that I'd be performing, but didn't think it would be like this. Seeing just how much work goes into cheerleading. It's not just a bunch of girls in uniforms shaking the pom-poms. It's time dedication. It's a big commitment, but it also has its rewards, as you can see.
Every year I've met more and more groups of girls that have come in and made awesome friends.
For the first time, I actually feel like a Miami Dolphins cheerleader. All last year, I was one, but, you know, I was a rookie. And now I just feel like the beginning of a new year starting, and I'm going to make it 10 times better this year.
The calendar shoot is over, and the 2005 NFL season is quickly approaching. For the 40 girls who form the Miami Dolphins cheerleader squad, the hard work is just beginning.
Everybody, these little things are what makes it look sloppy and messy and not cute, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. I finally feel like this is my team. These are my girls. And it makes me feel so good inside, and I'm so proud of the girls that are on the team. It looks like the first part is really good, clean. It gives me tingles, and I'm just so excited and so proud to be doing this.
The 2005 Miami Dolphins cheerleaders.